Hi Cozmik, I'll have a go at your questions.
The first question, what is enlightenment?
Enlightenment is the state of being without any delusions about the fundamental nature of reality or existence. The fundamental delusion is the delusion of separation, of inherent existence.
Question number 2. How do you know if you are enlightened?
Very difficult, and it depends on the definition of enlightenment. If our definition of enlightenment is that you have to be 100% delusion-free, then it's probably impossible for a person to know whether they've actually reached 100%, because delusions can be very subtle and difficult to detect. So even though you may be 99.99% perfect, there can still be some extremely subtle delusions harbouring deep inside your mind that may be having the minutest of effect on your thought processes. So if you need to be 100% perfect, probably you can never know for certain. But if you lower the passing grade to say 99%, then you probably could have a fairly good idea that you're in the ballpark.
Question 3. How would you know if you're not enlightened?
This one's a bit easier. If you ever experience boredom, frustration, certainly anger, agitation, or if you feel flattered when somebody praises you, then all of those things are signs that you're not enlightened and that you're harbouring delusions.
Question 4. Is it ever okay to impose your own morality on another person?
Depends on your morality. Personally, I think it's wrong to try and force another person to have your morality. I don't know whether it's possible to do that, to force another person to have your morality. Maybe brainwashing is a technique you could use, or maybe reprogramming someone somehow. That would be a way of forcing other people to have your morality. There is the case where, if say let's say somebody is a mass murderer, and it's important for you to have people around not being killed, then you may need to put that mass murderer in jail. Now in that case, you're not imposing your morality on that mass murderer in the sense that you're not forcing them to have the same values as you, but you're imposing something on them. You're imposing imprisonment on them, because that's your values.
If so, when and why? If not, why not? Question 5. Is there a difference between knowing and believing? If so, what is it?
Again, it depends on the definitions. There are some truths we can know with absolute certainty, and those truths are always purely logical truths. On the other hand, scientific truths, we believe tentatively. So we believe things until evidence is forthcoming that would overthrow our current beliefs.
Question 6. Why is it so difficult for humans to understand simple reality?
Because we haven't evolved to understand simple reality. We've evolved to breed and to survive. So far, at least in our evolution, understanding reality hasn't been important for the replication of our DNA. That's probably why we're not good at it.
Question 7. Is it bright in the center of a star?
I don't know because I haven't done the experiment. But I suspect that if you could get some kind of a measuring device in there, it would be bright. Very bright.
Question 8. What is something you cannot conceive of?
Depends on your definition of a thing. Any finite thing can be conceived of.